Alright, good afternoon everyone. Today is Monday, the 7th day of April 2014. Um, let's start out with the results. We made 8 ticks on soybeans, 10 ticks on the Russell, 31 ticks on crude oil, and 8 ticks on gold. This morning it took us 2 minutes and 1 trade to get to our goal for the day, which is $100 per contract. We took a total of 13 trades today. Now I think we're up, what's that, 310, 410, 510, $590 a contract is what we're up today. Okay, and our total for the month of April is $1,997.50. That's $1997.50. All right. If you apply an $8 commission to every trade we've taken 80 trades so far in the 5 days, 5 live trading room days. If you apply an $8 commission to every trade we've taken, you would be up a net of $1,357.50 per contract. And if you apply a $5 commission, you would be up a net of $1,597.50 per contract. Okay, that's our spreadsheet. That's where we stand on the month, 1997.50. We're on pace to do better than last month. Last month we were up 53.35, and the month before that just over 6,000. Both of the 2 months before that, 6,027 there and 6,042 there. Right now we're only 5 days into it, and we're already at 2,000. So we could have a really good month this month if we keep this pace up. All right. I think our record month last year, let's just go and look. It was in the summer. August 72.10. I think that was it right there. It was in August 72.10. So we're actually on pace to beat that right now. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. Now, let me show everybody how to get into. Hang on a second. Let me undo that so it doesn't keep buzzing. And let me show everyone how to get into the free trial. Okay, here we go. Alright, so to take our free trial, all you need to do is go to CFRN.net. On the home page, right here in the right-hand column, just enter your name and email address, click register for a free trial. Once you have done that, you will get a confirmation email in your inbox, hopefully in your inbox. You need to click on that confirmation email because until you do that, we don't know that you registered for the free trial. All right. So click on that confirmation email, and then we'll send you off a couple of emails telling you the password and links to get into the live trading room. All the information you need to download the charting platform. You'll be sent a second email that tells you how to load the indicators onto your workspaces, whether it's a Ninja workspace or a DT Pro workspace. It tells you how to load it onto your workspace. And within that email, in the DT Pro part, there's a section that talks about the actual trades that we do in the live trading room. Please take the time to watch that, okay? Because that will get you up to speed sooner in the live trading room. You know, if we have days like today where it was really active right at the beginning, and it's your first day there, I mean, you're going to be totally overwhelmed in those 10 minutes that I traded this morning, where I threw down like 6 trades, and you know, I think I was up 20 ticks on crude, 8 ticks on the soybeans, and 10 ticks on the Russell. Yeah, so that was what, 20, 30, $400 a contract in 10 minutes on 1, 2, 3, 4 trades actually. You know, you want to be up to speed as quick as you can so that all makes sense to you. All right, so that's it. To get into the live trading room, or to sign up for the free trial, put your name and email address, No credit card required. Just click on this and you'll be sent all the links you need. Okay? Now, let's get into the actual trading. Let's see this one. GCL. We'll start out here. And alright. This was not our first trade of the day, but it was our first crude trade of the day. On this first trade, we took 8 ticks profit, I think, on this first trade. Yeah, we took 8 ticks profit on this. Now, this was just a momentum trade. The very first trade in this trend was right over here. Okay, it was an up close above the off the BBC. It was an up close off the BBC. All right, but the next trade that we had an opportunity to take as it was approaching the weekly trading zone was right here. We got into this one and we took 8 ticks profit. All right, the next one, though I didn't draw a trend line on it, the next one was right in here. I was just eyeballing the trend line. We got in there and we took 12 ticks profit on that, I believe. And the next one that we took was right over here. This was an up close above the trend line again, so all 3 of these were up closes above the trend line. Okay, all 3 of them. And we took another, on this one, we took 7 ticks profit. And then on this one right over here, I think we took 4 ticks profit on this move. Okay, we got a break-even trade right there. And that is where we wrapped up our trading on crude oil for the morning. It looks like there might have been one more trade opportunity here, a momentum trade that went about 8 ticks. That's all that there would have been. Okay, so we pretty much got everything we could get out of crude oil today in the live trading room. I don't think we missed much. All right, had some nice movement, and if you look at this in the big picture, let's back this out a little. This is a head, this is a shoulder, and this is a shoulder. And when this neckline was broken, right here, bang. So look for it to get down to this weekly trading zone down below right here. Okay, that is it for the crude oil for today. Now I'm going to slide that bad boy over there and bring this one over here. This is the Russell. Now on the Russell today, we didn't have a ton of trades, but we did have some 10 ticks profit on it. Currently, the Russell's got a long trade right here, 31.4. Okay. It's got a long trade right here at 31.4 on the close above the trend line. But let's go back here. Okay. Let's go back here to where we were trading it. We did miss some stuff on the Russell. The Russell had a lot of movement today. And we missed a bunch of trades on the Russell. Okay. But this trade right here, 937, we had a down close below the trend line. We got short and we took 10 ticks profit. The next one was right here. We missed that one. There was no divergence for this one, so we couldn't do it while still following the rules. There was a short trade right in here that I missed that I didn't get to highlight. Right there. And another one right here as it was leading down to the weekly trading zone, which is right down below us here. Okay. It came down and it bounced off this zone pretty hard, and then it had some good action on the way up off of the zone. Okay, we had a trend line here with a close up above it for a move right there. Unfortunately, guys, I did not get into any of those. The only trade that I got into was that first one, and there was a break-even trade somewhere too. I missed this beautiful trade right here and the follow-up right there, and it got back up in the weekly trading zone here, and we didn't do anything with that. Right in here we had right in here we had a short trade. All right, another beautiful trade that we missed, and we grabbed onto this one, but we ended up taking a break even on this. Okay. Another long trade here, that would have been a break even. A long trade here, that would have been a break even. A short trade here, that would have been profitable. And that was pretty much it. Now the Russell's really moving around a lot here right now. You know, it's got a lot of volatility, which is good. It's good for us. It gives us a lot of opportunity. Unfortunately, I didn't take a lot of trades in the Russell today. I only took those two, a break even and a plus 10 ticks. Let's see, the next one is hidden back here, I believe, gold. Now, on the gold, we took two trades. We took this one. Wow, I didn't even notice how far down that went after I got out of this thing. This trade took forever to give me 8 ticks profit. It took forever. This one over here did too. We got long on this on the up close off the BBC, and we ended up taking a break even on that one. We got short on this one over here, and it almost stopped us out a couple of times. And then it finally tanked. We were in that trade for a very long time, it seemed like. For me, anyway. A very long time. But that was it. There really wasn't a lot of opportunity today in the gold. Okay? There was that trade that we took, this trade that we took, and it looks like during the break there was one more right here. Okay. So that's a pretty fast one. Now, the soybeans. The soybeans is where we made our goal on the very first trade. The actual entry on this trade would have been here at 76 and a quarter, but by the time I had seen it, it had pulled back a little bit. I think I got in at 77. I shorted it anyway at 77. And, excuse me. And you can see it did pretty well on the short. Okay. That was our first trade. We missed the second opportunity, which was right here. This was a momentum opportunity because there was no divergence down here. No real divergence. Finally, I had pointed out this high right here and how we hadn't broken the high, and some of the guys in the live trading room were asking about it. We had the bullish divergence. We got long in here. We ended up taking a break even when we closed up above the MA1 over here. And it pulled back without putting in a lower swing, and it went back up, green line into the cycle without putting in a higher swing. And I said, this is how soybeans work. They consolidate and consolidate and consolidate, and then they have a big move. And I said, I don't know if it's going to go up or down, but whichever way it goes, it's likely to be a big move. And, well, look at that. 16 cents right there. Something like that, right? 76 to 60, yeah. Some nice opportunity in there. You could have shorted right here, right here, right here, and right there. All right, so you could have shorted in 3 different places right here for probably, I don't know, probably a total of 16 ticks probably in that spot. And that's pretty much it on the soybeans. Okay, beautiful move down though. And you see all these levels? They are significant. Significant levels. All right. So that is that. And on the ES, we had pointed out just a couple of trades today, and I think they both were trades that didn't go in the direction we wanted them to go. This one, a long trade, turned around. And there was another one just like it somewhere in here. I'm sure we had 2 of them. That one, yeah, and this one, a short trade. That didn't go where we wanted it to go. Not immediately, anyway. Other than that, no, that was pretty much it. It was a short trade right in here you could have taken for that move down. On the natural gas, we had 2 trades on natural gas. Our first trade was a losing trade. We stopped out for 8 ticks. Minus 8 ticks on that. The soybean trades, yeah, that was a trendline trade. This first one was a bounce off the BBC, though, Diane. You see it came up and it hit the BBC and gave a down close with bearish divergence in a red cycle. So I didn't need a trend line on this one. Okay. The question was, would they be trend line trades? This one would have been. This one was. And then on the way down, all these right in here, they all would have been trend lines. Okay, if that's what you're asking. There was one. There was one. there was one. And there was one. Okay. Alright. Now, on the natural gas. Our very first trade on natural gas was right here. And we lost 8 ticks on that one. We lost 8 ticks. Okay. The next trade that we actually took, that stopped us out pretty much to the tick, and then it dropped. Okay, I think we got short on that right in here at 494. And it pulled all the way up to 504, so it stopped us out by 2 ticks. And then it dropped and did what it was supposed to do. By the time it pulled back up here and gave us a down close, the cycle was moving up too far for us to want to take another trade in there. Okay? So it set up on the other side. There was one right here, and then it had a follow-up trade right there. Okay? We got in that long trade right there, and we took 8 ticks profit on it, which brought us back to 0. So we had 2 trades on natural gas that brought us back to 0. We had 2 trades on gold, where we made 8 ticks. We had 5 trades on crude oil, where we made 31 ticks. 2 trades on soybeans, where we made 8 ticks. And 2 trades on the Russell, where we made 10 ticks. For a total of, I think, $590 a contract. Alright. Now, that is where we ended the morning. This is where we stand on the month. So, again, I'm going to say, if you have not taken the free trial with us, go to CFRN.net. Right there on the home page, just fill in your name and your email address. Okay? Your name and your email address. Click register for a free trial. Pretty easy to do. And you'll be sent a link. You got to click on that a confirmation link. You got to click on that confirmation link, and then we'll get you off all the information you need. Okay, so you can be in here making $1,997.50 a contract in the first 5 days, maybe. All right. With that, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, and we'll send it out to Vegas.